Hey, Inconvenient Panda back again for some more Casual Craft Season 5. Yeah! So, between episodes, I ended up just sitting here and waiting. A mature ender lily. Got an ender pearl. I gotta be careful with that. Be so very careful with it. As it took so long. But what I'll need to do is... yeah, that's nowhere near enough mana. One day. For safekeeping, I'll put you in there. Because these 3 Ghast ears will get me 6 ender pearls once everything is done. But what I need to do is come up with a better mana generation. And I also found out I was almost correct with the bone meal giving me Botania flowers. I was almost correct. What I actually need to do is craft it with a few things. Is there a better way to get pulverizer? I don't have one. Whatever. So if I create something that looks like this, pretty sure it's shapeless. There we are. I get just a couple floral fertilizers. And these work by this. Botania flowers. Yay! So, yeah. Regular bone meal will get me dandelion and poppy. And I've got a bunch of bone meal. So, I'm actually looking for white, and I didn't get any. But yeah, that's probably the most effective way of getting the Botania stuff. I'll just put all this in there. Because why not? And I actually have it bookmarked. I could do it with powder, but I really don't see the point in that, to be brutally honest. But shift click, yeah. You can add bookmarks, by the way. So if I go and I just click on that, it'll take me straight back. Which is awesome. Awesome! So what I want to do is increase my mana production. So I'm trying to think off the top of my head the best way of doing it. I really think the Entropinium is the best that I could feasibly do right now. But it does require these runes, which require a runic altar, which requires either a mana diamond or a mana pearl, which, as we saw before, I still don't have enough to get a mana pearl. Yeah, nowhere near enough. But I'm not gonna. I'm gonna actually put a little bookmark there, and a little bookmark there. So I'm gonna have to come up with something else, possibly an endo flame. So an endo flame. The endo flame absorb any combustible items. So I can drop coal into it, and it would produce mana. Which I guess... I mean, I could just put it there, couldn't I? So I really think the endo flame... I can put in lava buckets, but I'm not going to do that. So what I'm going to need... mystical red, brown, light grey... So I'm gonna need 2 of them to be mana petals. So red, brown, light grey. Oh, thank goodness. That's a shimmering mushroom. What the hell? Just makes soup. Crap. Alright, so it's sort of like an ugly looking thing. It's mystical grey. Mystical light grey. Okay. Crisis averted. I thought I was in a bit of trouble. But, thank you, bookmark. Oh, this book is perfect, by the way. I was flicking through it before, and it's just, I love it. It is the best thing ever. So I only need one light grey. But I need 2 of these to be mana. So, simple enough. You drop them in to mana pool. Done. So now I'm going to need a bucket and a third. I'm going to get my apothecary going. So Alt left click throws stuff out of your inventory. Ender flame. Boop. So with that, if I come back over to my little house, what I'm going to do is wonder why I don't have more coal. Yeah, but what I can do is drop a coal block onto this bad boy. And he will eat him, and he will generate some mana. I don't think the mana spread is really good enough. Is it? No, it is. But yeah, that's it's going to require quite a lot of mana. It will be worth it. Nowhere near enough. But there is a little bit of a cooldown on it. So I can't just drop like a stack of coal and just let it go. But what I can do is get a item dropper from open blocks. God, it's going to require a bunch of stuff in it. So the reason you don't use a Minecraft dropper is, I'll give you an example, I guess. Yeah, so notice how it didn't land on the block it was placed on? Yeah, that's what the vanilla Minecraft dropper will do. The open blocks dropper will drop it directly in the center of the block underneath, which will be perfect for that little flower. So I'm going to need to make that. As far as I know, it's the only thing that does it. This easily, at least. I know there are other things from other mods that could do a similar thing, but they're a bit high up in the tech tree. But item dropper. And with the item dropper, I can rig it up with a timer. That's right. So I'm going to need... I cooked up a bunch of stone as well. I'm not going to need nearly that much. Sticks. I should have a couple. So, put that in there. That should just cook up into the plate things. My mouse scroll wheel's a bit off. Like if I just shake my mouse a bit. Yeah. It's pretty annoying. So, I'm going to have to fix that. It's a pretty old mouse, I guess, and I do use it a lot, but still. So I'm going to try and do this from memory. For the most part, at least. Pretty sure I only need 2 of them. I can get the cathode, but to get the anode, I need a stone block. Like that. Let's see. That one. That one. That. Nah. Yeah, no idea. Well, I was sort of close. I'll give myself that. Stop. Stop double clicking. There we go. So now I have the timer. What I'll do is, thanks to my buddy Chisel, huge cobblestone? I don't remember doing that. Probably looking at something. I'm going to go with these. Yeah, small stone bricks. I think they look cool. So I want... I don't know if this is too close. But if I dig down here, and there's the bottom. So the way it works is if I put something in here, nothing happens. It needs to be supplied with a redstone signal in order to do anything. Which is what I'm going to do. This is actually very similar to my smeltery setup. If I put you there, I want to say it's every 30 seconds for a piece of coal. It's either 30 seconds or 120. I can't remember. But I do want to be able to disable it. Just like that. So I'll go 2 bits of coal. And that's going to take a bit. I'm pretty sure all that needs to happen is the ender flame needs to be empty. I could be wrong on that. Oh, but if I hover over the ender flame, you can see it's outputting to that mana spreader there. Same with the day blooms, so that's cool if you ever need to know where the mana's going from your flowers. But here we go. And I've lined it up incorrectly. Because I am a bit of an idiot. I don't want this thing running unintentionally. I'll put them in the top left just in case. Right, so in about 15 seconds, this thing should have a go. So I want to see how much the ender flame actually gets from just a single block of coal. And it ate it. Did it output it already? Or it's currently doing it? Okay. So I'm not sure what the cooldown timer is. As you can see, it actually gets quite a bit of mana out of it. That's 30 seconds, and it did not eat it. So we'll put him back in, and that'll be a minute. I really need to see this working. Yeah, man. Come on, time, hurry up. Jesus. And yep. So I'll just put him at a minute. 6 will do, I think. Well, there's really no reason not to do like a lot. So that's that one. Which is pretty cool. If I had an entire array of them, things would be pretty swell. But, yeah, cannot be bothered. There we go. Bit more living wood. And the good thing about this one, the Ender Flame, is that it can work during the night. Yeah, a minute seems to be good. It's probably less than a minute, but yeah, whatever. I'll look into that in my own time. So now, I still want to make more things, believe it or not. Which, still going to require a mana. I'm going to use a diamond because it's still low on pearls. So, let's get a diamond. I've got heaps of diamonds. I can do it. I'm panicking. Should I do it or the pearl? I'm going to do the pearl first. It's more important to me. Oh, I can still do the diamond. Hells yeah. Thank you, Endo Flame. Yeah, the day blooms are apparently incredibly terrible. And... ah, right. I forgot I was doing that. It can wait. So I guess I'll do this one first. Just like that. The Runic Altar. It's pretty cool. Won't be using it just yet. I don't think, at least. What I do want to do is... Alchemy Catalyst. Brewing stand. So I need 2 brewing stands. Pretty easy to do. Yeah. Getting there. You guys. You guys. Mana Pearl. Some living wood. Oh, living rock, sorry. And gold. The alchemy catalyst. Dum-dum. Excellent. This is going well. So what you do with these type of things is you put them underneath a mana pool. If I break it, yeah, you can see inside the mana pool it changes color. So that means that has worked. Like that. Right. So now I need to get this thing full of mana, which is going to require another piece of gold. And... I have an idea. At least. So if I go bind mode, right click. No. It's like that. So hopefully So this guy still running. But he'd be running off of the day blooms, wouldn't he? Yeah. So I'll get the day bloom still doing this one. But then this dude can just be the endo flame. Okay. So if I look over this, not going to see anything. But if I look over this one, aha! Which will require a lot of mana. Actually, I'm just going to do that. Actually, I could just do this. That's a bit more... Yeah, because then all I have to do is reposition that dude. So that'll be a little while before that happens. Oh, getting there. How are you doing? 71%? This dude is just stuck. I don't know what the deal is with him. And, here's all my stuff. Oh. Yeah, I think I'll automate this. I mean, it works. So I'm going to need a harvester. And a bunch of pipes. Or tubes. Alright, so I'll do that. As that dude over there is filling up. Damn fat fingers. Yeah, this dude isn't too difficult. I don't think. Gold gear. That's a bit annoying. I got plenty of gold. Gold for days. Gold. So get 8 of you. You dudes there. Gonna need some tin to make a gear. And glass. Does has any? Nope. Yeah, I got plenty of sand. Just give me stack. You said to put you to push again. That should be enough. So, nope. Just like that. Put you there. And you were the gold one. So the reception coil is gold. And Invar axe shears. And plastic. So, in about 6 of you dudes. Some sticks. Oh no. Oh well. That's why I don't like having things in my hand, so to speak. Anyway, harvester. Yay! So now I can get you dudes. Get a couple here. Gonna definitely need more. Also going to want this. Maybe that. Not sure. Here's the idea. Find the middle, which I believe is there, and you're facing the wrong way, but that doesn't matter right now. So what I want to do... if we... dig out a bunch of stuff. Like that. Yeah. I'll just have fun. And that. You're gonna have to come down the back, go this way. I'm gonna need some more energy conduits. So how do I make energy conduits? Conductive iron, which is redstone, iron. Should have some, yes, good. And then I need some... No, that's... They changed the name, didn't they? Oh, no. So... What's tin? And... Quartz? Trying to think in what else I need. I'm gonna need an upgrade thing as well. Yes, definitely an upgrade thing. 12 item ducts should be enough. Wasn't enough. Pow. Alright. This is probably going to be a lot more complex than I had hoped. Yeah, definitely. No. Get out of here. Yeah, I'm not too fussed about finishing that. Let's check on this dude. See how he's doing. Yay! Gonna have... Oh, that's... I am so happy. Yay! Can I get more? No, I guess it takes a bit. But yeah, that's how we can get ender pearls relatively easily. I don't have to try and hunt endermen. As we all know how well that goes. Yeah, I think that's going to wrap up this episode. I have been and still am the Inconvenient Panda. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Wow.